friends. Thought I'd try something different tonight. I like the sound of the dishwasher. I find it very comforting. It reminds me of being a kid and my parents cooked dinner and we cleaned up the kitchen, ran the dishwasher, turned down the lights, and relaxed for the rest of the evening. The house would smell like dinner, would be warm, cozy. Whenever I'm at someone else's home and I hear their dishwasher, I find it comforting. So, my current apartment, the dishwasher is a bit loud. I'm not sure how much sound it will pick up. I mean, I'm sure you hear it, but I don't know how loud it will be. But I just thought I'd try it, and you guys can let me know if you like it or if you don't. So, you may see that there's a crease in this magazine. That's because earlier today I was filming this video and it was just cursed. It's the best way to put it. As soon as I started filming, the automatic cat feeder went off. Orion was playing and making noises, and then Henry was all over everything, and then he heard my neighbors out in the hallway, and he's a very social cat, so he wants to be where everyone is. Because I was not letting him out in the hallway, he meowed for like 10 minutes or something of the video, and I just couldn't take it. And I love the cat, so I just think it would have been too annoying for everyone. So I deleted my video and I'm starting again. This time my window is closed, so we will not listen to sirens. My cats have been fed dinner, so hopefully they're quiet. And the dishwasher is mid-cycle, so it'll probably finish before we're done. So you'll hear some of the video with dishwasher, some of it without. I needed a break anyway. After doing the video for so long and deleting it, I wanted to start fresh and not be frustrated, so. And I wanted to say that I'm still going to do the jewelry collection video. I just did this week when I was in the office, I found this new magazine, and so I thought I'd start there. Excuse me. And I know a lot of you like my magazine videos, so we'll do that today, and then the jewelry one will be coming. I also wanted to start out by saying thank you. People throughout this week have been liking, subscribing, commenting, and watching my videos. You know, it's still a small channel, which is totally fine because, you know, I'm doing this because I like it. And I enjoy watching other people's videos like this. I watch ASMR pretty much every day before I go to sleep, and while I'm sleeping, usually my YouTube is running on my phone. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and I hope you enjoy. And let's get started. So this is the same magazine as last time, but it's the new issue for Elle Canada. It says the coolest Canadian outerwear brands to shop this season. Gemma Chan on advocacy and taking action. The winner of our annual Grand Prix Awards. I like this green. It's a nice color. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to do a tearing section. I've had a request for more tearing, and I know some people might like it and some people might not, so I figure I'll do a couple of sections of this video so those who like it can watch it and those who don't can turn it off. So, Love, Cartier. I don't know if this is a ring or a bracelet. I can't tell from the photo, and it doesn't say it. I would say if it's a bracelet, I would like it. If it's a ring, it's not for me, which sounds kind of funny, right? I like doing these videos where I chit chat with you. It reminds me of when I was a kid and I had subscriptions to a bunch of teen magazines, and my girlfriends would come over and we'd look through them together and give our opinions. So this is a Rolex ad. I guess they're sponsoring the Met. I've never been to the Met. I like to go someday. I have been to New York City. I went as a kid in high school. We went on a high school trip. And I stayed in, I don't know if it was like a Holiday Inn, I'm not sure what it was. And I stayed with a couple of my girlfriends in our room, and it was the day after Halloween that we took a bus down and went through upper, like western New York, through the fall trees and down to Manhattan. And I always remember that it was right after Halloween because my friends brought bags and bags of candy, which the housekeepers were eating. But they would leave the wrappers to show that they ate them, and they would say, you know, like, leave a little thank you. So we weren't too upset about that. We had more than enough for ourselves. So I thought we all thought that was funny. And I'll give you some highlights of that trip. It was in the 90s. So we went to a lot of tourist spots, of course. We went to the Empire State Building, and we went to Greenwich Village and saw the building that they film outside of on Friends. I mean, Friends was filmed on a studio soundstage in California, but you know, it's supposed to take place in New York, and so they have an outside of a building that looked like the Friends apartment. So we saw that, and we walked through the flea markets, and looked at clothes, and my school was a Roman Catholic school, and we drove by this BDSM leather shop, and they had a large window display, and the teachers on the bus were like, "Don't look at that, look north." As a kid, I thought that was funny. As an adult, it's even funnier. Seeing these mannequins wearing leather harnesses. So we went to Broadway, and we saw Grease on Broadway featuring John Cicada. I am not a fan of Grease. I actually really dislike Grease. The soundtrack, I don't know what it is. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me, and I know a lot of people love it. So, but I'm still happy I went. I saw a show on Broadway, and we were in the audience for Conan O'Brien. It was mid-90s, so his show, I don't think it was that old. It was like maybe a year or two. I don't remember who the star was, or it was kind of a no-name person, but I do remember the musician was G Love and the Special Sauce. I don't know if that band or whatever exists anymore. I'm sure they do. So I'm sure I can Google. So we also, our friends went to Planet Hollywood. This is a very 90s story. But we found out that McDonald's in Manhattan delivered. And as you know, most places McDonald's does not deliver. Well, it did not until only a few years ago through Uber Eats and other services. So we thought that was a big deal. So we stayed in our hotel room and had McDonald's delivered to our hotel. So we thought that was very fun. We also went to Staten Island and saw an NHL game. New York Islanders. I'm not a hockey fan, but it was still, I've been to many NHL games, and I've been to many sports. I'm not big on sports, but I've been to many sports games. And I find it fun participating in the audience, even though I'm not a sports fan. So we went to MoMA. I would like to go back as an adult now and go to the Met and go see New York City at Christmas, for example. Go see a show on Broadway that I would like to see. So I'll put that on my list. So let's get back into the magazine. It says, the groundbreaking Metropolitan Opera. This is, in many respects, a breathtaking place, but the decor, the outfits, and the overall reverence are not reason enough to hold one's breath. These hallowed walls and gilded ceilings enshrine something far more awe-inspiring, the power of art to transform. Often referred to as the Met, it has been a centerpiece for the performing arts since 1883, always pushing theatrical standards to the grandest level. As the largest repertory opera house in the world, it enhances centuries of tradition with unparalleled state-of-the-art technological production. Here the classics and bold works alike are brought to life with a uniquely modern and American flair. When the lights fade, a silence like no other descends, right on cue, as the maestro prepares to wave the baton. That is the time to hold one's breath. Welcome to the Metropolitan Opera. And the Rolex is an Oyster Perpetual Day Date 36. I see the day, I see the date. I don't know what 36 means. What's rose gold? Van Cleef and Arpels. Am I saying that right? Haute Jewelry Place Vendôme since 1986. 1906. Oh my gosh, you guys. I like the layered jewelry look. This is Bulgari on Anne Heche. I like the yellow. I think this shade of yellow looks good on everyone, every skin tone. I enjoy that. I like the layered look, but I don't know if I like the shapes of this necklace. The dishwasher is temporarily quieted down, so if you're not into it, there isn't much left of the cycle. But I can tell you that my apartment is mostly quiet for how as quiet as my apartment gets. And it's warm in here and cozy. So, David Yurman sculpted cable. I like textured jewelry. I think it looks good if you wear it with like multiple rings. Bottega Veneta. I don't know what to think about this. It looks like there's foam in her dress. I think that's more of a runway look. I don't know if I'd want to wear something like that. I believe these are earrings. Look, they put a hole in whatever that is to match the hole in the earrings, I guess. I'm not really sure what we're looking at. Is it the shapes? The sphere and the square? Squares. Long rectangles. There's squares throughout. Le regard Hermès, beauty is a gesture. I like that little eyeshadow palette. I like that it has the orange Hermès. If you watched my makeup purging video, then you saw that I have a thing for neutrals. The thing is, I don't love the way they did the model's makeup. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's just too muted for me. Like, I would love some of that sort of sparkle on her. Thermidor, no one else moves like this. Introducing the all-new Pro Harmony induction range. Looks very nice. My old apartment, it was a very, very small apartment. And it was like living in a closet, but they had very nice high-end appliances, and they had an induction range, but I never figured out how to use it. I mean, I used it as normally you would, but I'd never used the, you know, the special features. My current apartment is about double the size of my old one. It is still a studio, and it has kind of old, the old stoves and fridge. Everything's black, which I don't know, I kind of like the stainless steel. I also liked that my fridge, my last place, my fridge opened higher, like the door was up higher, and the freezer was below, so my Henry wouldn't have his little nose in there every time I opened the fridge door, but this time he does. Also with the old style burners, I miss just having a glass top and cleaning that. I hate cleaning the burners. I mean, I use those dollar store inserts, so I don't have to clean it all the time, but it's still a pain in the butt. I hate like the gaps between the counter and the stove. Stuff drops down there. You gotta find a way to clean it out. It's just gross. So Chanel number 5, Parfum. I know Chanel perfume is a classic, number 5 I mean, but I haven't smelled it in a really long time. I don't remember what it smells like anymore. I'm thinking when I go Christmas shopping, I'm gonna go to the mall and just walk around a department store so I can smell all the perfumes, all the new perfumes that I don't know what they smell like anymore. I kind of like doing that, just sniffing everything like I'm a dog. So GM Colin, let it snow, let it glow with beauty. I've never heard of GM Colin, but if you watched my previous videos, you know that I'm not up to date on skincare serums and things like that, so I don't know if it's popular or not. Skin Deep. In keeping with the theme of November's Elle Beauty Grand Prix Awards, here are some of Editor-in-Chief Joanna Fox's favorite daily skincare and makeup essentials. So The Ordinary, they're very popular. I don't use serums and stuff, so I haven't used much of anything from The Ordinary. Dermalogica, I've used a moisturizer from them before. It's very heavy and thick. Like, it's one that I would use in the winter, not in the summer, but I mean, it was nice. Jones Road, I've never heard of. Fenty, I've used. Be Kind, I've never used. I've never owned a Dior lipstick. They always look beautiful. I would like to own. I don't know, even maybe it's just I buy into the marketing, but they always look very like fancy and, you know, like nice quality. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I have watched a lot of makeup reviews on YouTube, but I don't remember Dior. Gold Rush. To create the purest gold, the metal must be heated until nearly boiling, prompting any contaminants to evaporate. That was the inspiration behind Laure de Jodour, Francis Kirkdian's first fragrance for Dior, at the house's recently appointed perfume creation director. My idea was to imagine my formula was heating and all the unnecessary ingredients would go away, and I would have to think about what the remaining parts would be. What remains is a voluptuous bouquet of orange blossom, jasmine, and rose. A scent as radiant and refined as gold itself. Spritz liberally and shine on. That sounds really nice. I like orange smells. Orange blossom, jasmine, and rose. I would like to try, see what that smells like. Suits are back. Too bad they're so uncomfortable because they look so good. Fashion at its best. Remont by Elle. I'm not into this shoe. It reminds me kind of some of the tacky stuff from Versace. I'm not a big Versace fan. So, and that's, you know, sometimes I like their stuff, but I don't like when they go into the gold and all that, or faux gold. That's just my own taste. And then knits. Modern Essentials. Vietnamese-American designer Peter Du, who recently presented his first collection for Helmut Lang, is debuting a clothing and accessories capsule. I don't know if you guys saw that. My phone just did a pause. Hopefully it didn't affect the video. It's debuting a clothing and accessories capsule for Banana Republic this fall. BR times Peter Du, one of the year's most anticipated collaborations, offers sleekly tailored, forward-thinking takes on workwear essentials that pull inspiration from the Banana Republic archives while remaining thoroughly of the moment. The versatile 28-piece collection comprises cozy knits, bold-shouldered blazers, an asymmetric trench coat, silk blouses, and more, all rendered in a chic, neutral palette. Well, if Banana Republic had plus-size clothing, I would wear it. I like this jacket. It looks like kind of like a navy. The bow. I hope there's like hidden buttons behind it, so when the wind comes, it doesn't, you know, fly up. It probably does. I mean, it only shows one button, so they're probably hidden. It looks very nice. drugstore hero. Niacinamide might be the trendy ingredient of the moment, but Olay's been including it in its formulas for over 2 decades. Touted for its multiple benefits, including strengthening the moisture barrier, curbing inflammation, and evening out skin tone, the active also stars in the brand's latest launch. But we're not talking just any kind of niacinamide. Okay. Our revolutionary discovery of low pH niacinamide, aka activated niacinamide. This is turning into a drinking game, you guys. And its use in the super serum offers consumers all the benefits of the ingredient with better results and in less time, says Rolanda Wilkerson, principal scientist at Olay. That means smoother, firmer, and better hydrated skin, as well as fresh, glowy complexion. In fact, the product is so powerful, it even outperformed the top-selling luxury serum in North America in clinical trials. And of course, it's a fraction of the cost. Olay Super Serum. Well, I can say that marketing sold me. I would try that. I'm easy. I like this layered look. I like the suit, the pants, the gloves, and then the heavy jacket over it. Looks beautiful. Like just gorgeous. Oh, to beige. I mean, I don't know about this. I guess you could wear this to a club. I mean, who wears a winter jacket and a knit but then shorts? You're gonna get windburn on your thighs, girl. I like this too. The model looks kind of pissed off though. She looks like, how did they dress me in this? But I love it. It's like a faux fur, the A-line skirt, and I love the strappy shoes. I love that outfit. This is a little weird to me. It looks kind of like she sewed her blanket together. I like this purse, the square edges and the square handle. I enjoy that. I also like these boots, the skinny heel. I think those are sexy. I'm too immature to wear a sweater that says Beaver Canoe. Sorry, guys. Miss Dior. I like I've seen the ads on YouTube for this Dior perfume. I don't mind the ads. I don't mean to ruin it for you guys, but in the last video I was filming, I already sniffed the samples. And I found that I don't love the Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, but I really like the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, which I believe is probably their new one. I like that. It smells very nice. I like a tote. Carries lots of junk, looks good. I'm not really into this one, or this one, or this one, or that one. So I guess I like those and that. I enjoy the kind of neutral, not just beiges, but greens, and how they're making like a navy look like a neutral. I really like that look this season. It's kind of like a classy neutral. Noise. Founded in Montreal in 2010, Noise is a PETA certified brand known for its cruelty-free vegan outerwear. Its line uses sustainable and durable fabrics, including Econol, which is a regenerated nylon, I don't know what that means, organic cotton, and algae-based materials, as well as vegan wool, leather, and fur. Noise consistently innovates with its use of recycled and reclaimed fabrics and is aiming to change the industry and encourage consumers to opt for greener, more ethical wardrobe choices regardless of their style. I like this one, Heche. Originally, founded in 1975 as Hyde Society, Heche didn't take long to establish itself as a trusted pioneer in the outerwear market, both at home in Canada and around the world, thanks to its practical yet trendy coats. Specializing in shearling, the brand offers luxe coats that highlight craftsmanship through durability and elevated design. Heche's latest evolution is ensuring that the heritage brand stays relevant. Now you can also find street-style inspired cuts and the use of other high-quality fabrics such as wool, alpaca, and cashmere alongside beloved staples. I mean, this looks very nice, right? She looks so warm and cozy and fashionable. She just looks comfy, but like sexy. I like that. I read an article this week about brands using recycled materials or green materials as a marketing term and not really having anything backing up. Like the kind of recycling they do is minimal, things like that. I found that kind of disappointing because, I mean, the fashion industry generates more waste than we can even imagine, right? So I was feeling hopeful about that, you know, maybe growing in a different direction. And the thing is, it's just one article. Maybe there are some are doing well and some are not. It's kind of like makeup, you know, when I did that makeup video, I had all this expired makeup. Well, I don't know, in Canada, I think we don't have to have expiry dates on things like you do in the US, because I couldn't find expiry dates on any of my stuff. But obviously it was expired. I mean, I knew how old it was, or it was separated or whatever. And, you know, I threw it out. I went through and did another round and threw that out after the video and just thought about how wasteful that was. Like, all of that stuff, the packaging, you know, all just went into a landfill where it's gonna, sit for decades? You know, I'll be dead and my litter will still be in the earth. So it was good for me to do that exercise because it made me look at, you know, I need to be a little more careful about my consumption. I mean, there's no one can be perfect, you know, there's no corporation that is perfect. There's a lot of problems in every industry, and it's not realistic to just not purchase anything. So I'm going to try to be a little more self-aware and a little more mindful of the waste I'm producing. I've started that in different areas of my life. Like I try to be more aware of the chemicals I'm using, the water I'm using, where my food comes from. It's hard with plus size clothing because a lot of plus size clothing, almost all of it that I found is, you know, made in developing nations, and you don't know, you know, who's making your clothes and what their living conditions are like, but you can pretty much guess they aren't great. So, I don't know. All we can do is our best, right? So I'm just trying to, every day, I can't be perfect. No one can be perfect, but I'm just trying to be more aware of the stuff I buy and the stuff I throw out. Because we can be speaking for myself, I should say, I can be very wasteful, and I know other people can too, and anyway, that's sort of my thought process on that. Girl, get it. If I look good in those short shorts, I would wear those. That would be a cute club outfit, don't you think? I'm not big on the puffer jackets. I know they're very trendy, at least they are here, and they have been for a few years, but I don't know, I just don't like the silhouette they create, and it's just not for me, but I know lots of people like that, so. I have a few exercise outfits I bought at Old Navy, which I really like for working out. On the lower end of things, it's like people say, well, you shouldn't buy from Old Navy, it's fast fashion. But it's like, what if you don't use it as fast fashion? Like, I wear the same clothes for years on end, so because they're cheap, you know, doesn't mean I get rid of them the next year. So I don't know, so many debates, right? So I like good exercise clothes, so you feel kind of cute, you feel like you're doing something, makes you work out. Because I can tell you, if I get up in the morning and I put on exercise clothes and then I don't exercise, which does happen sometimes, I'm like, look what you did. You gotta exercise. I use that kind of for a motivation thing sometimes. I try not to be too, overboard about that kind of thing. I try to just take care of myself and, try to just stay on track. Those are beautiful purses. I'm not gonna read these articles. This is Karen Kane. She's a famous retired ballerina. I think she runs the Toronto Ballet. When I was a kid, she was in her prime in her career, and I would go to the ballet sometimes. My parents would take me to see the classics like Swan Lake and the Nutcracker, the classics. So, and I saw Karen Kane dance Swan Lake, which is one of the ballets she's known for. So anyway, she looks beautiful. She's gone gray. It suits her. She looks nice. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a ballerina, but some things don't work out. My parents put me in tap lessons instead. To this day, I shake my fist at them. Sorry, that was the end of the dishwasher cycle. We won't hear that again. These women are in the core of the ballet, and they look like they're over it. They're like, just take our pictures, okay? Anyway, if I don't know, if I live another lifetime, I don't know if I believe in that, but if I do, I hope one day I get to be a ballerina. So, I like this jacket. I like the boots. They're like thigh-high boots, yeah? I don't know if I'd want to wear them. They just look good. Can I also say I'm glad we don't do heavy briefcases like this, like in the 80s they did? Ugh. Talk about walking around with heavy stuff all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I carry different kind of heavy bags of stuff, but I don't know, I always thought briefcases looked so bulky and uncomfortable. She looks beautiful. All right, Elle Beauty Grand Prix. For the 27th year, jurors around the country put hundreds of products to the test to help us crown the very best in skincare, hair care, makeup, and more. The votes are in, presenting the winners of the latest Elle Beauty Grand Prix. Oh, look, she's got a little red and a little purple. Oh, that's cool. Marcel BB Cream. Marcel is affordable, so that's kind of cool. It Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better CC Cream. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. House Labs by Lady Gaga Blush. NYX Professional Rebel in Red Lipstick. Gucci Beauty Glow and Care Shine Lipstick. Bobbi Brown Face Primer. Mascara, Annabelle Skinny Mascara Black. Lancome Lash Idol Waterproof Gucci Lipscure Mascara. I haven't used any of these products yet. Lise Wattier Love My Lips Caring Lip Oil. I don't know if I need to wear lip oil. Sounds like a lip pimple ready for me. Milk Makeup Future Fluid Oliver Cream Concealer. I've heard Milk is very good. Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Concealer. Setting product Marcel Flawless Extreme. Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse. Eyeshadow Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. I haven't used any of those cream shadow sticks. I would like to try that. I think it would be like a nice, easy way to do your eyeshadow and not take forever, but look nice. Hair. Dry shampoo, Joico Weekend Hair, and Biolage all-in-one. I haven't used either of those. I've used the Dove and the L'Oreal dry shampoos, and I didn't like them. Dove was like way too much powder. It looks like you poured baby powder on your head, which you really did. And the L'Oreal wasn't effective for me. I generally use Batiste. You can use too much of it and it can make your scalp itchy if you use too much and, you know, look like you have a snowstorm up top, but I find that works the best for me. It gives me volume, which I need, but I would try those. Hair care product, Pantene Miracle Rescue, Chlorine Repairing Serum, Kerastase Nutritive Night Serum, and Scalp Scrub. I don't know. I don't need all this stuff, you know? I like that there are people who do this kind of stuff and that makes them feel good, and I just, for me, it's like, it's too much, right? It's like, I can't just wash and condition my hair. Now I need to use my scalp scrub, and then I have to use an intense conditioner, and then I need my dry shampoo, and then I need my hairstyling products, you know. So let's see, shampoo and conditioner, Shea Moisture, Manuka Honey, L'Oreal Professional Series Expert Metal Detox. What now? I need metal detox for my hair. Hairstyling product, Design Me, Puff Me, Volumizing Mousse. L'Oreal Professional Leave-In Shape Memory Cream Blow Dry. Now I need a L'Oreal Professional Hair Mask. L'Oreal Shampoo and Conditioner. Pantene. It's too much, you guys. Face Scrub. Joyviance Hydroactive Anti-Aging Cream. Lorac Peri Lift. Filorga Time Filler. SkinCeuticals Triple Lipid. Anti-Aging Night Cream. Oh, and we have the Anti-Aging Day Cream. So basically, you need creams 24/7 because you can't age. Sunscreen, Moisture Day Cream, Face Mist, Eye Patches, Eye Area Skincare, Face Oil. God, this is just like hundreds of bucks. Tons of garbage. And look, some of this may work, some of it may not. And I know, like, and if you love this stuff, please go ahead, go for it. And there are times where I wish I liked this stuff more because I'm like, well, you know, I kind of buy into that myth of if I use this more, then maybe I'll be prettier, you know? And I was like, you know, girl, you are in your 40s. I'm never gonna be some supermodel, you know? And I don't think having the right eye patches is gonna change that. So, makeup remover, Bioderma, Saturday Skin Melt, face wash, toner. Do you think that these are really voted on, or do you think that these like are just ads that they pay to have placement in this article? MAC Cosmetics Hyper Real Serumizer, or is it like they're chosen because they're sponsored, but then they make people vote in about them so it seems authentic. I don't know. Everything's a conspiracy, right? Body lotion, body wash, self-tanner, body scrub, deodorant, hand cream. I have to say, living in Toronto in the winter, you need, I mean, I use body lotion year round, but in the winter I use a thicker body lotion and hand cream. I think the Aveeno works really well in the winter here. You know, your skin gets so dried out. And that's, you know, affordable. And don't get me wrong, I like trying new products and I like all the smells and all the stuff. It's just, I don't know. Like, look at this. Men have 3 things. 3. We just went through like 5 pages of stuff for women, and men get face scrub, face wash, moisturizing face cream, and that's it. You know, I'm like the guys. I'm like, I wash my face with face wash in the shower. I use Olay. It has sunscreen in it. Let's call it a day. Well, I mean, I use body sunscreen and the, you know, there's exceptions, right? But I don't need 20 products every day. Who has the time for that, you know? Although I can tell you, when I was a teenager, if all this stuff existed, I probably would have wanted to buy it all. I don't mean to sound so negative. I don't mean negative. I'm not very, I don't know. This is the mascara I use. Maybelline was the first to convince women to embellish their eyes and is known for one of the most iconic and identifiable mascaras. This is a mascara I still use, that I've used since, I don't know, I was a kid. It works so well. And when I've tried other kinds of mascara, they've never been as good. So I don't try different mascaras very often because I'm like, okay, the OG works. But sometimes I go out on a, you know, when you see something new and shiny, you want to try it. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't mean to be negative. Sometimes I find it a bit overwhelming. You know, I don't know, I can't be alone in that, right? If any of you guys want to talk about that or leave a comment, I would love that. If you're tired of my crap, you can leave a comment. Please don't leave a comment if you're tired of my crap. I'm tired of it too. I don't need a comment about it. I have to say, I know one day I'm gonna get a nasty comment. It is the internet after all, but it has not happened yet. So let's knock on wood that doesn't happen anytime soon. You know, I'm just grateful you guys watched my videos. I mean, no one complained once about the sirens last week. Can I just say that that was very nice of all of you. There are people who have been doing work on the ground in communities, and it's their whole life's work, and in no way equate myself with that. And I in no way equate myself with that. I would probably consider myself more of an advocate. This is the cover person. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'd like to know who she is. Climate anxiety might be keeping her up at night, but she's putting the energy into understanding her latest research and the campaign's lives and the point, she said, quoting environmentalist Bill McKibben. Oh, so she's an environmental advocate? Changing the System describes Chan's work as both an actor and an advocate. Oh, she's an actor? I'll have to Google her. I don't know. I feel like she's beautiful. I don't know about the double chain situation there. I don't know. I'm so picky, you guys. Blue de Chanel. I wonder what that smells like. That guy's definitely over it. or they are definitely over it. I'm not sure of their gender. Workwear bigger than ever this season. Go for sublimely luxurious, comfortable pieces to elevate the daily grind. I love the 90s cell phone she's handling. That's a nice jacket. I like this suit very much. I love a wide leg pant. And I know it's like, it goes out of style, and when it's out of style, I still wear it. I just think it's a classic. I love it so much. That's cute, that jacket. I like the belt. I like the kind of A-line. I'm not sure about the collar, but it would keep you warm, so I would wear that. I don't know if I'd buy it, but I would wear it. You know what I'm saying? I like this on the right. The left I don't know, I'm so about. But the one on the right I really like. The jacket, I love knee-high boots. I think knee-high boots are sexy. Short skirt, but like thick wool. Looks nice. That's a good pose. I'm not into the outfit. I don't love the straps. Like, to me, like a little kid wears that, you know? And I know that's the trend, like the 90s trend that's come back. And don't get me wrong, in the 90s I wore it. But I don't know, I think I'm too old. Like, I don't, and maybe that's it. In your 20s you can wear that. But, you know, I'm a middle-aged woman. I don't need to look like I'm like middle-aged trying not to be, you know? Oh God, wouldn't you guys all love to be on this beach right now? I'd like to be on those pillows, feeling a warm breeze. Someone bring me a margarita. Just a 4-hour flight from Toronto is an earthly paradise devoid of anything that could possibly disturb your peace. No crowds, no hustle, and no bustle, just a powdered sugar beach, turquoise water, and lush landscapes as far as the eye can see. Welcome to Otero, Mexico. It's only 4 hours from Toronto to Mexico? That seems like not right, right? Because it's like 5.5 to get to Vancouver. That's in the same country. Anyway, what do I know? I haven't been to Mexico, so. And they, you know, they can't, probably not lying, so. Oh, those pools look really nice. It looks very nice. Do you fantasize about being one of those people who like is a popular influencer that rates hotels and stuff, and you just go stay at like high-end places for free and give your critique? I could critique shit all day long. Be like, this pillow is not soft enough. 48 hours in New York City. What is that? That looks cool. Looks like a frozen orange. Shinji's, the intimate 18-seat cocktail bar from the team behind Michelin-starred restaurant Noda, is as dark and enveloping as an octopus's lair and even has actual tentacle decor. Contemporary takes on cocktails expertly play with humor and nostalgia. The Tropicana, for example, which is made with vodka and a house-crafted orange liqueur and red and white striped straw as a nod to the famous ads, is the bar's version of a screwdriver, and the Jackie Treehorn molecular gastronomy version of a White Russian. Instead of milk, bartenders use lactic acid, which gives the same mouthfeel, and they serve the drink on an elaborately patterned carpet coaster. Small Japanese-inspired bites have a similar level of attention to detail. Try the sticky rice stuffed wings with baika caviar, and candied lemon skin, or the seasonal Japanese hand rolls, the latter of which are made tableside. I want that drink. Doesn't that look good? I don't know if I said the name of the caviar wrong, but yeah, I have to say these ads are kind of articles about going to Manhattan. It definitely make me feel like going back. You know, I'm definitely gonna put it on my list, right? Go back as an adult and drink fancy drinks and, you know, eat good food. So if you go to New York City, you better eat good food, right? Oh, let's read our horoscopes. Okay. So, I'm a Gemini. Let's see what it says. Approach your daily routine with newfound energy. To show your best self to the world, learn to reconcile your need for action with the stillness of quiet introspection. God. They must get, like, when they write these every month, they must be like, oh God, what do we say now? The same thing as last year. Sagittarius. Take a moment to reflect on the connections you've made, both personally and professionally, and consider which ones are hindering your evolution. It's time to slow down, reevaluate your goals, and most importantly, recharge your batteries. Guys, I can't read all these. They're all the same. Your need for financial and material security could lead to rash decisions. Libra. Take the time to observe your desires. Ugh. It's not like a teen one where it's like you're gonna meet your guy or your girl or whatever. It's, you know, if you're reading this, you probably, you know, have a job and, you know, we want to give you, I don't know what I'm saying, full of shit. We want to give you some adult information. Klein Couture. Wait, L Decoration, annual subscription, $13.99, 2 issues per year. Louis Vuitton. That model's gorgeous. Okay, now about an hour in, I've had requests for magazine ripping, and I know that's not for everyone. So if you want to tune out now, I just want to say thank you for watching my video. And if you want to stay, I'm going to do some different kinds of rips and try some things for a little bit, okay? This one's a thick. Let's do like a slow rip. I don't know how relaxing that is. Leo, when it comes to family and domestic changes, you may encounter tension or lack of support. Channel your feelings with constructive activities to avoid impulsive actions. See, it's all like, you know, be an adult. Don't be rash. Relax. Work hard. Where's, you know, I'm gonna find my soulmate. Or I may win the lottery. These ones are too serious. consultant and social justice advocate Ren Navarro is pushing for a more inclusive Canadian beer industry. Oh, his shirt says "fuck racism." That's cool. It's good for everybody who's, you know, on the ground doing the hard work, you know. You know, not everyone can do that. Not everyone wants to do that. And there are people who are out there doing that stuff that, you know, it's bettering society for everyone, and they're doing the hard work. Magic in a bottle. In France's glorious Ardèche region, I don't know if I said that right, we discover the power of elderflower, the star ingredient of Saint Germain liqueur. So basically it's like a whole article promoting this one liqueur. That's a long ad. Let's see if I can rip a little more quietly, see if that helps. I find this more relaxing. It's a little quieter, a little slower. I'm not someone who gets tingles from ASMR. Not really. Very, can I say like very rarely, like maybe once a year for 2 seconds. But I do find this relaxing. The tearing is got my cat's attention. He's like, I'm trying to sleep, but I'm distracted by the tearing. I'm only doing tearing as like a small feature today. My phone is dying, so I can't do it for too long. But my next magazine video, I'm gonna do it throughout the magazine again. Slowly. Like this. I'll do it throughout. Hopefully people like it. I like it. But that probably won't be for a couple of weeks because I'm gonna do my jewelry video. And then I'll probably do another magazine video after that. Hech's latest iteration of the peekaboo bag helps carry on a legacy of impeccable design. What's a peekaboo bag? There's no picture. It's not really a sneak peek if there's no photo. Did I miss it? No. Oh well, I guess I'll have to Google. Or maybe in the next month they'll actually show the peak. Weekends go by so fast. Can't believe how fast it's already half over. I haven't done any chores, and I haven't studied. I guess that's for tomorrow. On Tuesday I have a midterm, so I have to study. I'll study tomorrow and Monday. My midterm is Halloween night, of course, and it's online, so there's no, you know, I mean, I didn't really have any plans anyway, but still, writing a midterm on Halloween, that's like wrong. I haven't done my study video yet. That's on my list. I won't film my prepping for my midterm just because there's not really much to watch, right? It's like I've done the readings and I'm going to do like online flashcards because there's a lot of medical terminology, and I'm gonna read, you know, PowerPoints and memorize stuff, so it's not really anything to film. But when I do my readings after my midterm, like next week or the week after, I'll do one of those filming videos. I don't know if people will be interested in watching it. They seemed so far to really like the magazine ones. But I like watching study videos. They help me. But I think mine would not be as good because I've seen ones where it's like hours and hours of studying, and they have like rulers and everything is tidy and beautiful, and they have timers on their screen and all this stuff. And I don't know, I'm not a tidy person like that. Like, I'm a clean person and tidy, but like I don't have the energy to like make sure my papers are perfectly straight while I study so they look good on camera. And I write notes all over my books, and my handwriting's messy, and you know, there's some people who are just, you know, that's their channel, and that's what their channel should be because they're so good at it. And I'll watch those all day long while I'm studying because it helps me work. But you know, I don't mind doing a kind of relaxing version of it where, you know, you can hear me write, you can hear me turn pages, you know, that kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna be able to keep a standard of keeping my everything perfectly tidy and all that kind of stuff because, you know, I'm just, when I study, I don't have the energy for that. I'm just trying to get my work done. But for all the people who are good at that, thank goodness, because I'll watch your videos. So I have some good stuff planned. I was thinking, I'm gonna, while it's still fall, before it hits the Christmas season, I'm gonna make some pumpkin cookies. I was thinking maybe I would do that on camera. It's hard to say though, because it's like, my tripod is really low, which when I bought it, you know, I had never used one before, so I didn't know what would work for me. So my next purchase will probably be a taller tripod so you can see more area. So I don't know if the baking video will work out, but I'll try. You know, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, I'm new and I'm just, honestly, my biggest challenge is keeping this apartment quiet. I never realized how hard that was. And then of course, having good camera angles, and I don't know how to edit. Oof. This whole YouTuber thing, I'm a YouTuber, I've done like 5 videos. This whole YouTuber thing is like hard work, you guys. I mean, not hard work. I'm doing it for fun on the side. But I know there are people who do a lot of work and effort who've developed their skills, and you can see it in their videos. People who have full businesses with it, great for them. Like, you know, lots of respect for them. Yeah. But this is fun, and I enjoy it. It's relaxing. And if you guys enjoy it with me, I'm grateful. If it turns into anything, which I don't know if it will, honestly, but if it does, it does. If it doesn't, that's life. You know, maybe I'd have a small side business where I'd earn a little bit of money, but, you know, I have a full-time job, and sure, extra side hustle is great, but, you know, right now I kind of feel like I'm working on basics. I'm doing this when I want to do it. I don't have scheduled days yet for videos. And I understand, like, people like that consistency, and I like that consistency as a viewer, but I don't know. I'm not sure which kind of road I want to go down with that. Like, I want to be respectful of people who are willing to take the time to watch my videos, and for them to know, like, hey, this is coming. But I also don't want it to be like, oh, you know, I must get this done Friday night, and Friday night I'm exhausted, you know? But I also don't want people to not watch my videos. So, anyway, that's all kind of, who knows, right? As long as it remains like a fun hobby, that's what really matters to me. And frankly, like, I don't think I should be too worried about it. It's not like I'm getting, like, I've had, like, what, 5 videos up? It's not like I'm like, oh, I have, like, 1 million views, you know? I was, like, happy when I got 10 subscribers. I was like, oh my gosh. We're under 20, you guys, and I'm there. I'm excited about it. And I know other people who do this stuff would find it laughable, but the fact that anybody would subscribe to me is pretty incredible. So I just say be grateful that people want to watch, and, you know, I'm not alone out here in the internet ether doing this by myself. It's nice knowing that somebody out there will watch it. I mean, that's about it, right? I don't know, I'm kind of, it's strange. It's like, I feel like I'm ready for this year to be over. And there's not much left of the year, but it also feels like there's a lot left of the year, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just like, oh, I can't believe we still have to deal with November. I don't know. It wasn't a bad year. I mean, I worked a lot. Worked on myself. There's some things that I wish I had worked on better, you know? Like meeting some goals, I feel a bit like I failed myself a bit. But the bottom line is that I can keep working on them, you know? It's not like, you know, first of all, the year's not over. And second of all, you know, next year's a whole new year, and I got things to work on.